Hello and welcome to week 5 of our 12 weeks of fall. My name is Barb and I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Michigan, and I welcome you to one of our great sets called Sparkle of the Season. It has all different seasons in it, and with this season today I'm going to be using some of the free paper bedazzling that you can get in the Celebration catalog through the end of September 2021. And that with that paper, I'm going to show you how awesome it looks on the project that we're going to do for Halloween. So let's get going. Sparkle of the Season also comes with these great dies. You have actually lots of dies to go with the stamp set, and some that you use on their own, and you'll see how I do that. But yeah, you've got all these dies that come in a bundle, and of course when you purchase the bundle you get a 10% discount, so it's always good to grab the bundle together. So I have here several pieces, and this is a polymer set, and I'm just going to stick that right here. And we are going to be using Basic Gray and the Tuxedo Memento Black. I have all my little pieces here. And what we're going to do is, this one's a pretty simple stamp project, but it gives a big wow. And this is a Halloween card, so if you have a friend that loves Halloween, this would be a great card to send. Even if you have grandkids like I do, Halloween is just a fun time. We don't like all the goobles and gobbles and all the gruesome things about it, but we do have a fun time dressing up, and they're still young enough. I have some young enough that will go out and do some trick-or-treating, so I don't know how that's going to work this year, but I just thought we could do a fun card. And again, fall is for 12 weeks, and since Halloween falls in that time period, I wanted to do this while we still had the bedazzling paper. And I had it in my hand, and I don't know what I did with it here. Let me grab the paper. I want to show you how sparkly it is. It's a 6x6 size, and look at that. And I mean, you have to see it in person to appreciate it, but anyway, it is awesome stuff. So that is one of the pieces we're going to be using. So I have pumpkin pie. That's one of our staple Halloween colors, right? And this is 5.5 by 8.5. We are going to actually fold it, which makes it scored at 4 1/4. Okay, so we've got that as our base, and then I have a piece of crushed curry, and this piece is actually 3 3/4 by 5. Then I have a piece of basic black, and that one is going to be 4 by 5 1/4. So 4 this way, 5 1/4. That's going to be our pieces we're going to be using on our card. Now I have already pre-die cut some of the cuter than cute little bats that are in the die set. And look at this. This is the bedazzling paper, and it has stars on this like wreath kind of piece, which is so cool. We're going to be using those pieces. Let me show you. We're going to do a little bit of stamping. I am going to bring in my scrap paper, and we need our crushed curry, and I have crushed curry ink here. We're going to do a couple little things here. So there is a star. There's stars. You can see this is all occasion, but we're going to use these stars, and I'm going to use my crushed curry ink pad, and just open it up like a compact, and you can leave it like this, or you can slide it in. I'm just going to get some crushed curry here. I'm going to stamp the same color on the same color. Let's see. I'm going to just kind of randomly, ooh, that's pretty dark. I'm going to actually stamp off because I don't really want it that dark. That's okay. We already started our journey here, and that, so one more there. Maybe I'll do one more dark one since I've already got one dark one there. How's that? There we go. Well, I think I need one more coming off this way. There we are. Okay, crushed curry. There we go. I just wanted some light stars in there. That's our first step. Our next step, I'm figuring out where to put my ink pads. Our next step, let's figure out where we're going to put our Happy Halloween, because that's just going to be stamped right on the crushed curry. And let's ink that up really good with our Tuxedo Memento Black. And I think I'm going to come right down here with the Happy Halloween. And I wanted to make sure that I had my, sorry, I got out of the camera there, make sure that my, have my sponge mat pad down, because I'm using the polymer stamps, and you do stamp better when you have the sponge mat underneath you using the polymer stamps. Alright, so I'm done with that black for the moment. I'm going to come back to that in a second. The next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to take one of our blending brushes, and this one is for my grays. I've got them in color tones and I store them that way, but this is basic gray. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get some ink on my brush, and I want to make like some, you know, spooky night, I guess, kind of a swirly clouds on this paper. Okay. And in this case, it's okay if I kind of have blotches, because I feel like, you know, it might be kind of like clouds, but I'm going to keep doing some gray over the crushed curry. Let me bring that closer. See how that kind of gives it a spooky night? Kind of cool looking stuff going on. I think I'm going to come down just a little bit more over here. Okay. Alright, so that's how you use the blending brushes. Easy peasy. Alright, let's put that ink over here out of the way. And then the next thing we're going to do, I want to do some bats in the black, but I'm going to do some placement with the pieces I've already die cut. So my idea was these stars, sparkly stars, are going to go over here by these other stars that I have stamped, kind of like that. And then we have the trio of small bats. That is one of the stamp sets. So I'm going to ink that up in the Tuxedo Black again. Just going to stamp it off to see how they, okay, very good. Alright, so I'm going to position those, and let's see, I think I'm going to stamp those kind of right there, down there. And the next thing we're going to do is use our other bats that I have die cut. So, now, these little bats are super tiny, but I want them to pop up. So, we have mini dimensionals. Let me grab those right here. I don't know. I'm going to try. I'm going to see how big this fits in the center of my bat and see if it's going to show. Yep, it's too big. So guess what I'm going to do? We're actually going to take some scissors and just cut a piece. When you start getting your little circles gone right here, you can cut these pieces that are on the end. So let me get my gunky scissors, or the ones that I use for paper, and I just need a little strip. So I'm going to just take this and cut a tiny strip there. See if you can see what I've got going on. Just a small strip like that. And I'm going to think I need to cut it one more time, in half actually. Yeah, those are really tiny, but that's what I need for my bat, because I want it to pop up. So, let's see, where's my sticky piece? There we go. And so this is going to go on this wing, if I can get the sticky down here. There we go. Yay! I'm going to pull this other piece of paper off to get this sticky on this wing. Tedious, but it's worth it, girls, guys, everybody that's watching. And so this bat, what I want is I want this bat to be flying like through here. Okay? Come on now, stay on there for me. There we go. Just like that. Isn't that cool? All right, so I'm going to go ahead and this is going to go flat. Now I'm going to use my liquid glue, the Tombow glue. And with this glue, the one thing is that if you can see it on your paper, you've got enough. I don't need this to be fully inked up with glue. Not inked up, but you know, I don't need glue everywhere. So I am just going to touch it on the stars and just kind of rub around and get some little bit of that glue kind of all around so that it's going to stick onto my paper. Now, I don't know if you can see it, but there's glue on there. Let me see if I can get it in the light. See there? You can see my glue? There you go. All right, so I'm going to put that over here, and let's take my stars. This is so cool, you guys. I love it. We're going to lay that down, just like that. And then my other bat, they're all kind of going off the page, so I think he's going to go there. And I don't think well, I really want them popped up, so I'm going to take the time, and I am going to cut another small piece here. So let's do this and pull that off. Use my little fumble fingers here and cut this in half. And get one sticky. And I've got him turned over. Okay, and so I'm going to put this piece on this wing so that I'm not coming off the back of the bat. And while I'm here, I'm going to peel that paper off. There we go. And let's do the same with this piece. We're going to come over on this side. I've already peeled that paper off so that I can stick it down. All right. Whoops, my scissors are running away. All right. Oh my gosh. We are just about done with this card. The hardest part is putting these stickies on these little tiny little bats here, right? Okay, so let's take this bat, and he is flying off this way also. Oh, this is so cool, you guys. All right, and then next we are ready to put our card together. And let's see, we just need to grab some adhesive, and you will see that I already did a little pre-work on that side a little bit, but I had to turn it over. There's always two sides to the paper, right? All right, so this is just going to get mounted onto my basic black, just like that. Okay, and then this piece is actually going to get mounted onto the pumpkin pie. Super easy card. The hardest part will be cutting out your dies and putting your little, if you want to pop up your bat. So cute. Look at that. And look at the like smoky clouds going on. You got that little sparkle. But I have one more thing I think that I'd like to add. I've got these really cool, cute star adhesives that are in the Halloween section in the mini catalog, and that's where this stamp set is from, the Sparkle of the Season bundle. But I thought, you know what, maybe I might add some of the orange to pull that orange in there. So let's take it out and take a look. Sometimes when I am creating, before I put things down, you know, completely, I will take my goodies, all right, and you can see the orange. They're on this clear, but let's see. I'm going to just take this and lay this down and see if I want to do that. Oh, I do think that will add. And they actually, when they kind of go sideways, they have like this glimmery kind of look on them. Again, I'm going to use this fabulous Take Your Pick tool, which is a $10 tool, and it's amazing. Let's see. Let's take a large star, and I'll take my tool. It's got a sticky end, and I'm just going to pick that up with the sticky end like that. I think I will put one right here by the Happy Halloween. And let's go ahead and grab one of the small ones, and let's just sprinkle those so that we kind of pull that orange in there, just like that. See, it does give it a little bit different element. Fabulous. I think it is stinking cute, super easy, fast, a great little Halloween card for somebody that likes Halloween and would be excited to get this fun, sparkly little card for the season. So thank you for watching, and I forgot to mention at the beginning, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, make sure that you click that and also the bell so that you will get notifications every time that I go upload a video onto my page. So find me on Facebook at Stamp with Barb Ryder, so you can see a lot of other items that I do, and my Facebook Live every Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.